Hey, and welcome to the second plant haul of 2016. This will be the last one. I just got back from the East Tennessee plant swap, and I've got lots of really neat plants, and I was able to give away a lot of my plant babies, so I'm very happy. It is a overcast day with lots of wind, so I apologize for any kind of wind noise or wind chime noise or even my bracelet. But anyways, let's get started. I'll try to do this before the rain hits, because it does definitely look like we're going to get some rain. I'll start off with these. This is the technical name. It's a globe thistle. It's a small globe thistle. Very excited to get this. I got two of them, and they'll make little bluish purple balls. A very cute plant. I've wanted one for a long time, and I was really happy that I was able to get one. And then I got a button bush, and this kind of has special requirements. It gets pretty big. It gets about I want to say 12 feet, which will be perfect by the deck. And it needs moist soil. It's a swamp kind of plant, but luckily beside my deck I do have some wet soil, which will be good for it. It makes really again ball-like flowers. It's white and supposed to be absolutely beautiful. I've never seen one in person. I'm very excited to grow it. I got a Shasta daisy, and yes, it's looking a little haggard right now. She pulled it out of the ground this morning, so it needs some love, but still, it was free, and that's what's so great. And then I got this ground cover, and I got my chair on it, and it's a I don't know, I can't pronounce it, but it's like I said, it's a ground cover. It has little purple flowers on it. It is also medicinal, and it has been used, it's antiviral, and has been very useful in HIV cases. So I wanted to add it to my garden. I'm always looking for medicinal plants. You know how I am. And then I got a couple of amaranths. First I got Joseph's coat, which I actually had some seedlings growing, but it's always good to have more. So I got these. It's supposed to be a very beautiful amaranth. And then my friend brought me one that she had growing in her garden, and she just said it's a tall burgundy. So what variety, I have no idea, but more than likely it's probably Joseph's coat. The next thing that I got, I'm very excited. I've been wanting one of these forever, and it looks a little sad right now, but these are Egyptian walking onions, and they call them walking onions because they'll grow, and then when they bloom, the seed heads are real heavy and they'll fall over, and then they'll plant themselves, so it's like they're walking. I was always wanting one of these. I'm so glad to have it finally, because they're pretty expensive. I've been eyeing one on Amazon for a while, but I just can't bring myself to buy it, and now I'm glad that I didn't. I did not really get a lot of tomatoes. I did get a couple. I'm looking for my other one. Oh, here it is. I got a little Roma tomato. They're always good. They're really good for paste. They're really good for sandwiches. They're just real hearty. You know how when you cut a tomato, sometimes it smushes? Romas don't. They're really, really good paste tomatoes, and I like them for everything. Some people, I don't know, they don't. But then I also got this, and this has a story behind it. This is Mortgage Lifter. Now, remember the last plant swap? I said I had gotten Mortgage Lifter. Well, when I got home, it said Mortgage Lifter on the outside, but it had a tag on the inside that said Celebrity. So I have no idea if I actually got Mortgage Lifter or if I got Celebrity, but this is definitely Mortgage Lifter. I love the way tomatoes smell. Oh, I just love them. And then I got something that I have never grown before, which is celery. Now, I do have cutting celery, which is, it does look like tiny little celery stalks, and it's actually flowering right now. But this is real celery. I've never tried to grow celery. I'm very interested to see if I can. This plant right here, I actually got one of these last year. It's a Chinese artichoke, and you eat the roots. They're like little tiny tubers, and it didn't come back last year. So the lady wanted one of my plants, so I asked her, I was like, do you have any more Chinese artichokes? And she said that she did, and so I was really glad, because I really wanted, you know, it's an edible, it's a perennial, it's kind of like a sunchoke. You just put it in and it just spreads, so it's just some food that's always going to be in your garden, and that's always good to have. So I was very excited to see that she had more. This is a sunflower. I think that it's not like the edible sunflowers, you know, with the really big seed pods. These are more like smaller, kind of like a Mexican sunflower. I had to look it up, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It just has the smaller ones and just real pretty. But I like sunflowers. I've got a nice place to grow them. I'm excited to get that in the ground. This I was very excited to get. It's white bee balm, and I've got red bee balm and I've got purple bee balm, but I've never seen white, so I was very excited to get white. And I got some lily of the valley. I love lily of the valley. I just love it. I have some in the garden, and a girl asked me for a plant and she was trading some of these, so I got some lily of the valley from her, just because I want to establish it at another place in my garden, and so I don't have to divide mine. That was really good. I got, this is a milkweed, in case you ever want to know how big milkweed gets. So yeah, this is actually not full grown, kind of broken, but that's all right. It's a weed, right? I think if this one is just common milkweed. Milkweed is always good to grow in your garden. It's a good medicinal herb. It's also good for the monarch butterflies, and we really need to plant more for them. So, because it's the only thing that they eat. It's the only thing, or it's the only place that they will lay their eggs. So be good gardeners and grow things for your butterflies. And the monarchs do come through here on their way to Mexico. So, you know, just kind of like you put out hummingbird food, I want to put out milkweed for the monarchs, and hopefully see some more monarchs in my garden. This I was extremely excited to get. This is a white dogwood. It's a tree, and I was very excited. Dogwoods are very popular here in Tennessee. We have a festival called the Dogwoods Arts Festival, and it features the white dogwood. We have dogwood trails. I've never been able to get a dogwood for this yard, and I just feel like when you have a yard in East Tennessee, you've got to have a dogwood. You just have to. It's just part of the things that you do. I was really glad to get one from somebody so that it would mean something, and I got it from a very sweet lady whose name was Lisa. I was able to give her a bunch of plants and just really make a good friend, and I really enjoyed that. I thought that was really nice. She also brought me a couple of hostas. This one is called Satisfaction. She even wrote it on there, and it's very variegated, lime green, very nice. I have terrible luck with hostas, I do. And then she brought me this other hosta, but she didn't remember what it was, but I told her that was fine, because my mother-in-law keeps trying to give me hostas, and I just cannot grow them. I don't know why. Oh, she also brought me a fern. It's just a common fern, but I'm trying to get some area built up. I hope that wind noise isn't too bad. And then I got a couple of oreganos, and this is golden oregano. It smells so good, and it's a kind of a really light green, different than what I grow. I grow oregano, just regular oregano, and then Greek oregano. Sorry, my hair's crazy. And this is golden oregano, and then she had this one that she had gotten years ago, she said, at a wedding, and it's variegated. Can you see? Yeah, so it's just a variety. It's just, and it's pretty, and I like variety in the garden, and it's always good to have herbs that you can eat. And then I got this pretty pink evening primrose. I love primroses. I was really happy to see this because I'm trying to get a new area of the garden started. And then I got some Spleen Wart, which is, it's a fern. It does have medicinal value, but it's okay. It's not one of those super ones. Now, what we got next is a whole bunch of peppers, and I was so happy. We got, and I'm not going to go through them all, but we got habaneros. Like, it's just a tiny little baby. But we got, she called this mini colored peppers, which is basically those snack peppers like you get in the store. That's what this is. We got some red ghost. We even got a 4-pack of hot banana peppers. I believe this guy just went and bought these and brought them to the swamp. But hey, I was happy to get them. It's funny too, we also got a couple of mystery peppers. They had planted them, they don't remember what they are. I was like, give them to me, I'll grow them. So that's it. Let's see if I got anything interesting. Oh, we got a purple jalapeno. I don't know how that differs from a regular jalapeno, but hey, any kind of hot peppers we can grow, I'm happy to grow it. So that is my haul. Oh, I forgot. I also picked up some Job's Tears seeds. I had bought some on Amazon. They did not grow, and this lady had them, and she just gave them all to me. I thought that was great. I also got some more Amaranth seeds, and I got some squash seeds. They're supposed to be really good. Honeyback. I've never even heard of that squash, but it's supposed to be very good. And I also got some other seeds, some vasculum seeds, and oh, and I got some. This lady, I brought her some plants, and she's just learning about herbs. So we had a good long talk, and she brought me some dandelion salve, which I've already used a lot of it. It smells so good. It smells like sunshine. So that's it for the haul. That's it for the East Tennessee plant swap this year. It was great. I got to meet a lot of people. I hope that your area has a plant swap, because that's just so valuable. Oh wait, before you go, there was one more plant that I forgot. This is actually a house plant that I got, and it is a succulent, and it is called Mother of Thousands. If you see all those little bulbs and stuff that's on the leaves, they will drop into the soil and they will create more little plants, which is why they call it Mother of Thousands. It was just a really neat plant. I had never seen it before. I was really glad to get a really cool looking house plant. Alright, that is really it now. Alright, I'm going to end it here. If you've enjoyed yourself with me and you'd like to be informed when I put up a new video, hit that subscribe button down below. It'll let you know when I have a new video up. You can also check us out daily on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram. It's CornerLot Life, all one word. I try to update them at least semi-daily. And I will talk to you guys later. Happy planting. Bye.